Welcome to John R. Wooden Gymnasium on the campus of Martinsville High School for some boys basketball. Tonight, the Martinsville Artesians play host to the Columbus East Olympians in the fourth home game of the season for the boys basketball team. Good evening, everyone. I am Bo Dilley. I'm joined alongside my guy, Braden Hall. Braden, tough ending for Martinsville in the Clay City tournament on Thursday.
Well, Bo, the Artesians got off to a hot start in the tournament, defeating Riverton Park 61-25 and Clay City 54-49 before falling just short in overtime of the championship game to Fort Wayne North 53-56. Despite the loss, the Artesians are sitting at 6-4 on the season and have won 4 of their last 5 games.
And on the other side of the court, we have the Columbus East Olympians. And Braden, let me tell you, the Olympians have had a rough start to their season.
Yes, Bo, indeed they have. The Olympians currently sit at 1-7. Their only win came versus 1A Trinity Lutheran 44-22. They're coming off of a 40-56 loss to the Greensburg Pirates and are looking to get a second notch in the win column.
Both teams are looking to get back on track tonight. Braden, what are the keys to this game?
Well, Bo, Coach Staggs for the Artesians wants to spread the floor on offense and make sure to pick up switching assignments on defense. He is also looking to have stability and balance on offense. As for the Olympians, head coach Brent Chitty looks to stay healthy as Columbus East has battled injuries and sickness all season, and they want to play hard every possession to compete with the pace of the Artesians.
It's Martinsville and Columbus East at John R. Wooden Gymnasium. We will have the opening tip when we return. You're watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAFoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We will have the starting lineups and national anthem shortly.
At halftime, and for your dining pleasure, our concession stand conveniently located in the upper concourse of the gymnasium. And now, if you haven't already, please stand with me. We respectfully ask you to remove your hats. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem performed by Mr. Kim Bell and the Artesian Jazz Band. Starting tonight's contest, our street temperature at 38 degrees, always a comfortable 72 degrees at the John R. Wood Gymnasium. And now please welcome our starting lineup for the visitors this evening, the Columbus East Olympians. Starting at one guard, wearing number 11, 5'7" junior Zane Moravec. And another guard position wearing number 20, 6' junior Ben Silva. And another guard position wearing number 23, 5'10" senior Will Rikers. Starting forwards for the Olympians, number 34, 6'2" junior Julius Daly. And number 40, 6'3" junior Pete Corrigan. And coach Brent Chippy. Please welcome your officials this evening, Mr. Mark Hopper, PJ Pitts, and Brian Lynn. And now welcome our Little Hardy players of the week. Aiden Everett, son of Jonna and Daryl Everett, playing for Brooklyn Elementary and sponsored by Virgin Insurance Group. Elliot Rollins, son of Amber and Jesse Rollins, playing for Brooklyn Elementary, sponsored by Mindy. And Aiden Morgan, son of Lindsay and Tommy Morgan, playing for the Brooklyn Elementary, sponsored by Athletic Physical Therapy. Our sponsor of the week, Ray Wealth Management Team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our starting lineup for your Martinsville Artesian. Starting line at 1 yard, Coach Staggs, wearing number 3, 5'11", junior Skyler Brulin. And the second guard spot, wearing number 4, 6'2", junior Brody Staggs. And another guard, wearing number 5'11", senior Landon Myers. And the fourth guard spot, wearing number 12, 6'1", junior Will Batlin. Rounding number 5 at forward, number 24, 6'2", junior Luke Chica. And coach of the Artesians, Coach Kim Staggs.
And we are back, folks. Should be a great matchup tonight. Two very talented teams.
Absolutely. Now, the Martinsville Artesians, they haven't defeated a 4A team outside of Plainfield yet, but, you know, the Columbus East, they haven't gotten themselves a 4A win yet either. So this is going to be a game where each team wants to, they have something to prove.
Artesians are definitely looking for that first big win as well with the Olympians, and we are underway as the Olympians win the tip. Ben Silva at the top of the key.
You know, starters tonight for Columbus East, we got Pete Corden, JT Kuhlman, Zane Moravec, Willie Rikers, and Julius Daly.
There's a three-pointer knocked down there by Zane Moravec.
And Zane Moravec, he's going to knock down three-pointers if you leave him open like that. You can't do that.
Will Basson misses, gets his own rebound. Columbus East basketball.
Early turnovers, can't dig this hole. They do it whenever they lose, and you don't want to lose tonight.
No, you do not.
This is a game that you need to win against a 1-17.
Definitely need to start out strong. Artesians almost got a steal there. Julius Daly drives. No good. Rebound Will Baston. Baston finds Brody Staggs for the layup.
And you know, if the Artesians can get this ball movement going early and quickly, it's going to have a great effect later on in the game.
Yes, it will. Lots of points, not a lot of turnovers. That's what the Artesians should look for tonight.
And, Bo, isn't this Luke Cheatham's first start of the season tonight?
I believe it is. He's also looking to have a big game tonight, as he is a very skilled post player. Landon Myers picks up the foul there.
Tell you what, Bo, one person that you do not want to be getting into foul trouble early is Landon Myers. He's the current leading scorer for the Martinsville Artesians, averaging about 14 points per game.
Very crucial player for the Artesians. Willie Riker with the free throw there. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Myers drives. Ball tipped. Last touch by the Olympians.
Artesians avoid another what could have been a costly turnover here at the beginning of the game.
Definitely need to calm down and make a little bit smarter passes. Maybe just trying to do a little bit too much as Baston pulls up from 3 and hits it.
And Baston, even though he's done really well this season at driving and sometimes kicking out, he can step out and hit the 3 ball.
Yes, he can. Dangerous threat from all around the court.
Baston, you said he's, dangerous from everywhere on the court. 85% free throw shooter. That is very efficient from the line.
Pruitt kicks out to Staggs. Drives and gets fouled. Foul there on Pete Corridon. Cheatham finally finds Staggs, who gets the jumper. Staggs has 2 quick buckets early.
And Staggs, most of the time when we see him, he's cutting to the rim, getting a good look at the rack. He gets a good mid-range jump shot to go there.
And Silva. Olympians looking for a foul. Zane Moravik actually stepped out of bounds.
And if the Artesians can keep forcing these early turnovers, they're going to get themselves the lead that they need early in this game to put it away early.
Definitely need to start out very hot if you're the Artesians. As Landon Myers, no good on the jumper there. Nice defense from Skylar Pruitt and Luke Cheatham to cause that turnover. Floater no good from Brody Staggs.
I believe he was trying to draw a foul there. Didn't get it that time.
And you're not going to get them all, but it doesn't mean that you
quit trying.
Yeah, quit trying. Olympians looking to set something up here. Makes a move, shoots a 3, gets it.
And Ben Silva in their opening game versus Silver Creek, although they lost, he put up 21 points, so he is going to be a major player in this offense tonight.
Looks like he will be guarded by Will Baston, which is also a great defender. Baston drives. Myers kicks it over to Staggs. Staggs with the jumper. Gets it to go again.
Brody Staggs has a pair of jumpers already tonight. And he also has a layup. I believe he has 7 of the Artesians' first 9 points.
Julius Daly kicks it over.
Correction, 6 of the first 9 points.
Still a big chunk.
Yeah. And you know, the Artesians, they're hot coming into this game, winning 4 of their last 5, almost won the Clay City Tournament Championship. They're looking to bounce back after a very close loss in overtime to Fort Wayne North.
Missed pass there from Julius Daly causes a Olympian turnover as Jack Wolf checks in for Will Baston. Landon Myers finds Anderson.
And, Bo, we can see all 3 of the Artesian seniors are out on the floor right now. Isaiah Marlette, Landon Myers, and Thatcher Anderson. So maybe the experience can get them something.
Three-pointer no good there from Marlette. Tipped out by Anderson.
Anderson tried saving that one. It was just a little too far gone that time.
Thatcher Anderson guarding Willie Rikers. Drive there, no good. Rebound, Wolf.
That was almost a very tough finish right there for Ben Silva.
Not much you can do to guard that as well.
It appears that number 44, Anthony Lloyd, has checked into the game.
Landon Myers over to Marlette. Timeout taken by Artesian's head coach, Kip Staggs.
And you know, the Columbus East Olympians, once again, they are looking to prove themselves. They are 1-7, but they want to prove that they are better than what their record says.
And as for the Artesians, that is exactly what they want to try and stop. Both teams trying to find their first win in the 4A division.
As I mentioned earlier, the Artesians, I mean, their only 4A win came versus Plainfield off of a buzzer beater by Landon Myers, of course, but, you know, this would be a good win to have underneath your belt if you're the Artesians. You know, just get another 4A win to build some momentum heading into some more conference play.
That Plainfield game was very, very thrilling. Like you said, the great shot by Landon Myers at the end of the game. Huge win for the Artesians. Anderson out to Marlette. Landon Myers drives. Gets the finish.
And if you're going to let Landon Myers blow by you like that every time, it is going to be a long night for you no matter what team you are.
He will not miss an easy layup like that. Cannot keep giving him those opportunities. So there's Julius Daly in the paint on Marlette. No good, but gets fouled. Isaiah Marlette picks up his first foul.
Marlette looks like he tried to plead his case that he was straight up, but ref saw something different.
And if you're Marlette playing against Julius Daly, obviously there's a big size difference. And I think Marlette did as much as he could there. Just got to stay as vertical as possible. But then again, there is a big height difference, so you're not going to win every single one of those matchups.
Daly being 6'3" and Isaiah Marlette being under 6 foot, it's gonna definitely have an impact. Daly goes 0 for 2 at the line.
Pretty uncharacteristic for him. Brody Staggs out to Anderson, over to Baston. Pass no good there from Will Baston as Ben Silva gets a quick fast break layup.
And that will be 5 quick points for Silva.
At the end of the first quarter, the Artesians are up 11-9. You're watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
I'm gonna do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, President of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
And the second quarter of play is underway here for the Martinsville Artesians and the Columbus East Olympians. Henderson in the paint, kicks it out to Baston.
The Artesians currently lead 11-9.
Wolf at the top of the key. Bad pass from Isaiah Marlette. It gets stolen, but he takes it right back.
Currently in for the Columbus East Olympians, they have Ben Silva, Willie Rikers, Anthony Lloyd, JT Kuhlman, and Julius Daly.
As for the Artesians, they have Isaiah Marlette, Will Baston. Check that. Skylar Pruitt has just checked in for Isaiah Marlette. Thatcher Anderson, Brody Staggs, and Jack Wolf.
And, you know, this has been a pretty defensive-minded game, Bo. Only 20 points scored in the first quarter. So,
just means some great defense played both ways. Pruitt dribbles around the perimeter, finds Staggs. Artesians, lots of ball movement. Staggs takes a three, no good. Rebound Olympians.
one just rolled in and out. Those are the tough shots that you just wish you could have back.
Baston playing some tight defense, and it works. Rebound pulled in from Baston. Fast break. Gets blocked, looking for a foul, no call. Rebound Daly. He takes it up the court. Olympian setting something up. Daly hits three. No good. Rebound Brody Staggs.
And it looks like Jack Wolf is guarding the big number 44 Anthony Lloyd out there. That's going to be a matchup to watch while Lloyd is in.
Definitely a great matchup. Anderson off balance there. Will Baston picks up the foul.
And, you know, those are the borderline 50-50 calls that you have to make as a ref. Those are very tough calls to make.
You know, both guys hit the ground hard. Just got to call what you see. Luke Cheatham checks in for Thatcher Anderson.
And Luke Cheatham provides a lot of physicality and toughness for the Artesians. Although he does lack some height, he definitely does have the muscle and the strength to keep some of the bigger players at bay.
It will actually not be a shooting foul, as it was called on the ground. Some discussion going on. Daly in the paint. Brody Staggs draws the charge.
It's the first foul on the day for Daly.
Also a good read from Brody Staggs. He could see the way that Daly was going to back him down, and he just fell back, and it worked.
Absolutely, Bo. Those are the ones where you kind of have to sell it in order for the ref to call it.
Stags definitely did a great job there as Cheatham no good in the paint.
There's some of the physicality I was talking about earlier.
Cheatham not afraid to back anyone down. There's a foul on the floor. Foul called on Will Baston.
Cheatham played some pretty tight defense on that inbound play.
Yes, they are. They do not want to make a mistake and let an easy bucket as Jack Wolf gets it blocked from Daly.
Daly, very athletic and also very tall. He's going to be able to block that.
Also pretty quick, too. That was a great chase down block. Almost a pin block. So there's a foul called there on the Olympians.
And Rikers missed what looked to be a wide open three there, but the game moves on.
And hopefully Riker will move on too, and he won't dwell on that for the rest of the game.
You cannot do that. You cannot get into your own head in a basketball game. You need to take one play at a time, move on after one play.
Because, I mean, wide open or not, hitting a three-pointer, it's not too easy.
No, it's not.
Especially, you know, he's been running all game. He's probably very tired. You know, not going to hit all those. There's pass tip stolen by the Olympians.
Very tight defense being played by Columbus East.
There's a three-pointer hit by Julius Daly.
And that will be his first points on the day.
Definitely can't leave him open from beyond the arc. He will knock those down as there's a foul called there on the Olympians.
And, you know, some pretty balanced scoring going on right now for the Olympians. No one really doing all of the work. You know, spread out. Zane Morovic and Julius Daly each have 3, Silva with 5, and Rikers has a point from the free throw line. So they're not really relying on one player. They're playing collectively as a unit right now.
For the Artesians, Brody Staggs leads the team in points so far with 6. There's a three-pointer taken by Zane Morovic, and he hits it.
Very nice crossover move right there by Zane Morovic.
Also very contested. Great shot.
And you can tell Columbus East is playing with the style of a team with something to prove.
Skylar Pruitt drives. Gets tripped. Foul called there on the Olympians. That foul will be on Zane Morovic.
Pete Corden.
Jack Wolf, three-point line. Landon Myers with the floater, no good.
Landon Myers usually hits those floaters.
We will have a jump ball. Olympian basketball.
And, you know, like I said, Myers, that's usually his bread and butter shot right there.
Yes, it is. Ben Silva will take it up the court for the Olympians. Makes a move on Jack Wolf and shoots a 3, no good. Rebound Landon Myers. Staggs for 3, no good. Rebound Wolf. Jack Wolf being strong in the paint, gets fouled. Jack Wolf will go to the line for 2. Great aggression showed there from Jack Wolf. Fighting through all the contact.
That is the 3rd foul on Pete Corden, one of actually the biggest player on the team, so that is going to be a huge loss if they need to take him out.
Huge loss for the Olympians and a huge gain for the Artesians.
And, yep, out goes Corden. In come Coolman and Lloyd. Sitting with Corden is Rikers.
On the court for the Artesians, we have Luke Cheatham, Brody Staggs, Jack Wolf, who just made that free throw, Skylar Pruitt, and Landon Myers.
And, Bo, if the Artesians can keep Pete Corden off the court, they can get a lot more points in the paint.
They also need to work on containing Julius Daly as well.
Daly he's only hit 1 3 so far, but he has looked very aggressive on offense nonetheless.
Ben Silva drives. Floater is good. Very tough shot there.
Silva picks up his 7th point of the half.
Landon Myers for a 3. No good.
Myers looks like he just felt that one.
Julius Daly running the point guard spot. Finds Moravec. Back to Daly. Daly drives and finishes.
And just as I say, Daly only has 3. Picks up 5.
Hopefully you didn't jinx him there.
We are known to do that a lot, Bo.
Yes, we are, as there's rebound. Jack Wolf puts it back and 1. Jack Wolf has 4 points on the night.
JT Coolman picks up his first foul. It looks like Ben Silva will go to the bench. In comes Willie Rikers.
And Jack Wolf converts the 3-point play.
And if the Artesians can keep converting on their free throws and those little 3-point plays that they can get here and there, they are going to immediately get back into the lead of this game.
Daly with the deep jumper. No good. Rebound Landon Myers. Pushing it up the court. Jack Wolf for a jumper. Also no good. Rebound Rikers.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss the upcoming halftime show for the Martinsville alumni cheerleaders.
And I actually have a cousin that will be at this halftime show. Trisha Anderson.
Oh, wow, Bo. You learn something new every day.
Yep.
And, you know, during this timeout, if I'm Coach Staggs, I'm telling my players, keep fighting, keep getting in there every play, keep fighting for the rebound. You know, the Columbus East Olympians, they have brought some unexpected physicality and size to this game, so the Artesians are going to have to try to compete through speed and intensity and keep it up.
And, Braden, what do you think Olympian head coach Brent Chitty is telling his players?
He's telling his players to keep their foot on the gas, keep playing with the same physicality and toughness they're playing with. The Artesians haven't been able to handle them necessarily down low, so he's telling them to keep hammering it home despite the fact that Pete Corridan has already picked up 3 fouls this half.
Julius Daly has been a very key player for the Olympians so far tonight.
Yes, he's been playing some really good defense on every one of the Artesian players that he's put up against, and he already has 5 quick points here in the second quarter after not putting up anything in the first.
And though he is mainly a post player, he's been showing us that he has some moves as well.
Absolutely. He stepped outside, drained a 3. I think he's feeling it today, Bo.
Some nice ball handling skills.
And if we're going to talk about ball handling, we cannot forget about Zane Moravec with that little crossover move he put on and drilled the 3.
Very skilled player is Zane.
Ooh.
Artesian fans looking for a travel there. No call as JT Coleman gets the jumper to go.
Coleman picks up his first basket of the game there.
Skylar Pruitt makes a move on Moravec. Gets it stripped. Last touch by Daly, Artesian basketball.
Good job there by Pruitt to get his hand in there and poke the ball away from Daly. Ends up bouncing off of Daly's leg.
Good aggression shown there from Skylar Pruitt as well. Luke Cheatham to inbound for the Artesians. Brody Staggs in the corner. Step back jump shot, gets it to go.
My goodness. Looks like Brody Staggs is feeling his jump shot today, Bo. If he can keep going like this for the Artesians, they'll be right back in it.
Very tough shot by him. As Skylar Pruitt has a fast break layup. Gets it smacked out by Zane Moravec. Artesians retain possession.
And you know, Bo, the Artesians, they keep getting fast break looks, but the Olympians are just chasing them down and getting the block.
That was a great hustle there by Zane Moravec. Didn't give up on the play, sprinted down the court, and made the play. Jack Wolf over to Pruitt. Brody Staggs at the top of the key. Artesians looking to get the last shot. Pruitt will do so. Anderson will do so.
Oh!
Almost gets it. That would have been a huge momentum swing for the Artesians as they could have tied it up at 21s. At the end of the first half, the Artesians are down 18-21. You're watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
Don't do that.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Currently on the court, you see the Artesians cheerleaders along with the Artesians alumni cheerleaders. Some of these ladies have cheered in the past few years for the Artesians.
Looks like we are in for a show, Bo Dilly.
Yes, we are. Very cool segment there from the cheerleading squad as some of the older cheerleaders get to meet with some of the younger cheerleaders. When we get back, we will have the second half of action here tonight. You are watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
We are back here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium for the Artesians. Landon Myers has 2 points, 1 for 4 from the field. Brody Staggs has 8 points, 4 for 5. Will Baston has a 3-pointer. And Jack Wolf is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Definitely doing his part there. And he also has a jumper.
Absolutely. And Zane Morovic, he hasn't shot much, but when he has, he's hit. He's 2 for 2 from the three-point land, and he has 6 points because of it. Ben Silva, 3 for 5 from the field in total, 7 points off of that. Willie Rikers, he's only taken 2 field goal attempts, 0 for 2 from there, but he is 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And Julius Daly, 2 for 5 from the field for 5 points.
Definitely some more dangerous weapons that we're seeing from the Olympian squad that we weren't quite sure if we'd see coming into this game, such as Julius Daly has done a great job so far tonight.
You know, Daly, he was a starter, but I don't know if we were expecting him to come out and play the way he has. I mean, yes, Ben Silva is one of the leading scorers of this team, but it looks like Julius Daly can more than hold his own.
Very talented players in both of those young men. When we get back, we will have the second half of action for tonight. You're watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports. And we are back, folks, here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium, getting ready for our second half of play. Braden, the Artesians down by 3 here after the first half. And what are some of the things that head coach Kip Staggs is telling his team in the locker room?
Well, Bo, the first thing they're going to have to do is start playing more physical, because obviously the Olympians have brought the physicality today in the paint, because they are just pounding away and pounding away. But they also have to keep an eye on Zane Morovic, who put on a move that we saw early in the first half as he crossed over and drilled it. So you got to keep an eye out for the three-point shooters, but you also have to maintain the paint.
And would you agree with me, a big player for the Olympians that the Artesians need to work on stopping, Julius Daly?
Yes, Daly came out, played some really good defense on anyone he was assigned to defend. And, those 5 points, not as much as, you would think, but those were 5 very impactful points, and it put the Olympians ahead of the Artesians in this game.
Julius Daly just has that look in his eye when he has the ball, that I'm going to go to the basket and I'm going to score, which is very big for a young player like him.
He's only 2 for 5 from the field, but it's just showing he is being aggressive tonight.
Julius Daly is also only in his junior year, as Will Basson will inbound it for the Artesians to start this second half.
And Bo, 4 of the 5 starters for this Columbus East team are juniors, so they will be back next year. This is going to be a scary basketball team next year.
Definitely a young team this year.
Looks like Pete Corden is back on the court despite having 3 fouls.
As for the Artesians, we have Landon Myers, Brody Staggs, Skylar Pruitt, Jack Wolf, and Will Baston.
Joining Corden on the court are Daly, Rikers, Silva, and Kuhlman.
Skylar Pruitt, no good there with the drive. Rikers takes up the floor. Stolen by Landon Myers.
That is a good start for the Artesians. Get a quick turnover. Oh.
Will Basson can't finish, but Jack Wolf gets the rebound and 1. Jack Wolf, second and 1 of the night. Jack has definitely been a big player tonight.
Absolutely. He is finally beginning to bring that physicality that the Artesians need. He's about to get possibly his second three-point play.
And he does.
We said it in unison, Bo. That's going to be the first foul on the night for Ben Silva.
Jack Wolf, it's fun to see how much he has developed from the start of the year, how much more comfortable he looks playing.
Can't jump on that one, though. Daly gets an easy bucket there.
Daly makes him pay.
And Bo, if I'm the Artesians, I'm giving the ball to Jack Wolf almost every play now, because now we know that Pete Corden is in foul trouble, and he can pick up an easy foul here.
Definitely want to try and get him in the post as well.
Oh.
As he is no good on the layup there.
Jack Wolf almost had another bucket.
Just rolls it around the rim. Skylar Pruitt with some tight defense there.
That's a tough call right there. It looks like that could have been out on anybody.
Officials say that it was out on Pruitt. Columbus East ball. Ben Silva will take it up the court.
And Silva and Daly currently combined for 14 of the Olympians 23 points. So they are obviously getting some work in tonight.
Julius Daly.
And as I say that, Daly picks up another 2.
And 1. Great job to draw the foul there from Daly. Cannot make it a three-point play. In and out.
And Daly's currently 0 of 3 from the free throw land tonight, so that is definitely not a stat you want if you are head coach Brent Chitty.
No, it is not, as Ben Silva tips the pass out of bounds there.
Brent Chitty in his 12th year at Columbus East. He has been here for a while, so he knows what it takes to be here on this stage.
As Jack Wolf, 2 more points in the paint.
And just like I mentioned earlier, the Artesians going to be aggressive now with Jack Wolf as they know that Pete Corridon cannot commit many more fouls.
Jack Wolf is also in double digits tonight with 10 points here early in the third quarter as Pete Corridon just drives right in the lane and gets a tough finish.
That is Corridon's first basket on the night.
Landon Myers drives. Pruitt looking for Wolf in the post, can't find him. Pruitt for a deep three. Gets it.
And Pruitt definitely has that in his arsenal. If you do not step out on him, he can rain it from deep.
Surprisingly, that is Skylar Pruitt's first 3 points of the night.
Pruitt averaging about 12 points per game, directly behind Landon Myers.
Two very skilled players there in Pruitt and Landon Myers as Pruitt draws the foul there. Ben Silva to inbound. And Julius Daly, no good in the paint.
Good defense there by Staggs.
There's a blocking foul called there on Zane Moravik, and he went down hard.
That is Moravik's first foul in the game. And if Wolf can convert on this free throw or the next, puts the Artesians right back up. This one's for the tie. He gets it.
No pressure felt by Jack Wolf.
Jack Wolf, a huge player for the Artesians tonight. You know, Wolf, he's usually a starter, but Luke Cheatham got the start tonight. Looks like Wolf wanted to get back out there and re-earn his starting position.
He's letting Coach Staggs know. Moravik at the top of the key. Over to Daly. Artesians fans looking for a travel there. Rikers for three. Gets it to go.
And you know the Artesian fans are not happy with that one. That looks like they got away with one there.
And Rikers hits the three just to finish it off there. Nice find by Will Baston as Brody Staggs draws the foul. Olympian fans not too happy with that call. They thought he got all ball.
And that is the fourth foul on Pete Corridon. That is definitely not ideal if you are Coach Chitty.
Staggs gets the first one to fall. He is shooting 79% from the line so far this year.
And JT Kuhlman will check in for Corridon.
Staggs looking to make it 2 for 2, and he will. Brody Staggs is also in double digits tonight with 10 points, along with Jack Wolf, who has 11.
Good help side defense there by Staggs.
Ben Silva drives, finds a wide open Moravik, and he gets the and one.
What a find there by Ben Silva. And you know, he's been aggressive all night attacking the rim, but he finds a wide open Zane Moravik waiting there, and he gets the and one.
And unfortunately, Landon Myers picks up his third foul of the night. Definitely need to keep him out of foul trouble for the Artesians.
That is going to be the 9th point of the night for Zane Moravik.
Landon Myers looks going to work, draws the foul.
And that is just Riker's first foul of the game.
Landon Myers is the best free throw shooter on the team for the Artesians, shooting 90% so far this year.
You know, Brent Chitty, like I said before, only 12 years coaching here at Olympians, and I use only lightly, but he has been coaching basketball in general for 28 years, so he knows the game in and out.
Lots of experience for him. As I think I might have jinxed Landon Myers on that first free throw. I was talking about how he shoots 90% and couldn't get it to go, but he gets the second one to fall.
We are very good at jinxing people, Bo. We figured this out through the very few games that we've done.
Unfortunately, we are.
Artesians only down by 3 here. Easily manageable.
Especially if you have the dangerous Jack Wolf on the court.
Absolutely. He has been going to work in the paint tonight.
Three-pointer there from Ben Silva is good.
That is Ben Silva's 10th point.
Definitely cannot leave him open from three-point land.
Artesians might want to look to work this one to Jack Wolf in the paint here. Jack Wolf has 11 points.
Skylar Pruitt drives on the baseline. Good pump fake. Gets the layup.
Very nice move by Pruitt there. Drive baseline, pump fake, get Daly jumping. Easy put in.
Pruitt has 5 points in this third quarter. Deep three from Ben Silva. No good.
What a shot would that have been if that had gone in?
Would have put the Olympians up 7. As Brody Staggs draws another foul.
Ben Silva picks up his second. His third, apparently.
Definitely big for both teams, but in opposite ways. As Brody Staggs hits the first free throw there.
And Luke Cheatham checks in for Jack Wolf, and Isaiah Marlette checks in for Skylar Pruitt. So now let's see if Luke Cheatham, who got the start tonight, can bring the same physicality and paint scoring that Jack Wolf has brought in this third quarter.
Cheatham and Marlette are joined by Myers, Staggs, and Baston, as Staggs goes 2 for 2 from the line once again.
And if the Artesians can get a stop here, they can tie it or take the lead on the next possession.
Brody Staggs is now the leading scorer for the Artesians with 12 points.
Him and Jack Wolf have definitely been going to work tonight for the Artesians.
Combining for over half of the Artesians' points so far. And Silva, three-pointer no good there, rebounded by Landon Myers.
And the defense that the Artesians are playing, it looks like the Olympians are finding that corner open almost every time. Lucky they missed it that time.
Will Baston with the step-back floater, good.
Baston ties this game up. Baston, a really good player from the mid-range and below. Obviously, earlier we saw him hit a three. So it looks like Baston can hit from just about anywhere, Bo.
Baston especially likes to shoot the floaters, and he hits them. There's Julius Daly, long two-pointer, no good.
Looks like Kuhlman couldn't quite reel in that rebound, but it's saved.
Moravec holds it, along with Ben Silva. Olympians might be trying to get the last shot of this third quarter.
This is some very smart basketball, though, by the Olympians. They don't want the Artesians getting the lead going into the fourth quarter. That is a lot of momentum.
Both teams are definitely going to try and get the momentum on their side coming into this fourth quarter. Luke Cheatham on Ben Silva.
Good
nice
find
pass there. Coleman just cannot finish. Rebound Luke Cheatham. Myers from half court. No good.
Wasn't necessarily close, but it looked on target from where I was sitting.
At the end of the third quarter, we are all tied up at 36. You are watching Martinsville Artesians boys basketball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WRP 15 Sports.
I'll do that.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
And we are back here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium with a great game between the Martinsville Artesians and the Columbus East Olympians, all tied up at 36 as we start this fourth quarter.
And you know, Bo, there's been some great defense played on both sides this entire game, which is why each team only has 36.
Daly no good, gets his own rebound and is fouled.
And it looks like Jack Wolf is about to check right back in.
Luke Cheatham picks up a foul there. That's his first of the night. Jack Wolf will check in for Luke Cheatham early in this fourth quarter.
Daly knocks down his first free throw, currently 1 of 4 on the night.
Cannot get the second one to go as Brody Staggs picks up a rebound there.
And that is now 1 of 5, so that is 4 points left off the board by Daly despite his pretty solid game he's put together tonight.
And, of course, his one free throw that he has hit gave the Olympians the lead, but not for long as Landon Myers knocks down a three-pointer.
That was actually Brody Staggs right there.
What do you know?
Brody Staggs has been one of the primetime players tonight for the Artesians as they get a turnover.
Stolen by Marlette. Cannot find Jack Wolf. Jump ball called there. Olympian fans are not happy about that one. They were looking for maybe a reach around foul there on Marlette. That is not the case.
The Artesians will definitely take that, though.
Artesians lucked out a little bit there. It's just taken right back from Coleman.
Seemed like a pretty physical play there by Silva.
Moravec drives. We will have another jump ball. This time it will go to the Olympians.
And this game just keeps getting more physical by the second, Bo. Each team is looks like they're getting a little frustrated.
Looks like both teams are wanting it more and more now that they see how close of a game this really is, and it's up for grabs by either teams.
You know, this is the fourth quarter. This is crunch time. Any play here is going to be big.
Every bucket matters as well. Daly over to Moravec. Finds Coleman. Marlette picks up the foul there on Ben Silva.
Not much Marlette can do in that situation, giving up a lot of size to the 6-foot Ben Silva.
Just played a little bit too aggressive there on that pass. Silva's being guarded tightly by Brody Staggs. Silva drives. Finds Maravec, who finds Daly for 3. No good. Rebound Staggs.
And considering the night that Daly's had so far, I expected a make there.
Jack Wolf backing Coleman down and getting 2 more.
And Jack Wolf continues his aggressive play tonight, picking up his 13th point.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Artesians.
And you know, you have to wonder if your coach, Chitty, would having Pete Corden in this game right now prevent Jack Wolf from getting those easy looks. Corden has 4 fouls right now, so it's going to be tough to put him in. Oh, my goodness.
Julius Daly doing the dirty work once again. Picks up another and 1.
Looks like Daly just willed that ball into the hoop.
He is having a great night so far. And he does not convert on the three-point play.
Daly has all 3 points here in the fourth quarter for the Olympians.
Brody Staggs drives. Some ball movement going on for the Artesians. Backdoor cut by Staggs. Isaiah Marlette for a deep three. No good. Rebound Silva.
And that is a shot that we know Marlette to make, though. Those deep threes are the reason why the Artesians were able to come back late versus Columbus North. Despite that, they did lose, but it was a lot closer of a game because of Marlette's threes.
Marlette is not afraid to shoot the deep three, and he's definitely not afraid to hit it, as there is a travel called on the Olympians.
Travel there on Zane Moravik, who's played a really good game up to that point.
Skylar Pruitt comes in for Isaiah Marlette. Myers takes it up the court.
You know, now the Artesians with what is usually their starting lineup on the court. See if they can get some work in here late.
Turnover by the Artesians.
And just as I open my mouth, there goes a turnover.
Looks like that just slipped out of Will Basson's hands. Coleman over to Silva. Timeout called by the Olympians.
And you know, Bo, that seemed like, pretty, what's the word?
Intense? Intense basketball play by both sides.
Intense basketball play, yeah. Very intense basketball game. And, those turnovers, they may seem like they may just happen randomly, but those plays are things that matter. Those matter in the fourth quarter. You cannot turn the ball over willy-nilly here in crunch time.
And turnovers matter all throughout the game, but like you said, they definitely matter a lot more in the fourth quarter. Braden, what do you think the reason for Coach Chitty calling that timeout was?
He's basically getting his guys together right now and saying, look, you have 4.5 minutes to prove to me that you can win this basketball game. We are 1-7, but we can easily be 2-7 if we finish this game out the way I know that we can. That is basically what Chitty is telling his team right now.
Think he might even be giving them the speech from the movie Hoosiers?
Quite possibly, but we'll have to see if it works in order for us to establish that. After this game, Columbus East will definitely look forward to their upcoming stretch of 4 home games, with their next one being against Shelbyville on January 11th.
And after this game, the Artesians will have the rest of their games played at home here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium.
The next 2 games will be here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium. Friday they play Decatur Central, then a week from then they play Bloomington North.
It's a foul there on the Artesians. Called on Brody Staggs. That's his second personal tonight.
I was about to say 12 straight home games, Woodhill.
Max Preps may say a little bit differently.
Looks like it'll be Artesians basketball.
Olympians with a full court press on the Artesians. Will Basson can't find anyone. Jack Wolf comes for help.
Find the Artesians. You know who I'm looking for. Jack Wolf.
The big man. Down in the paint. As it will actually be Landon Myers in the paint. And one. Count it.
Coleman picks up his second foul, but that is a very crucial foul right there, giving Landon Myers an opportunity at the free throw line. Makes 90% of these. And I really hope I did not just jinx Landon Myers.
Let's hope not. And you did not.
That one had me scared.
Good job, Braden. Daly at the three-point line. Olympians trying to find a man in the paint. Morvek drives. Coleman drives. Kicks it out to Daly. Daly with a nice move to get 2 points for the Olympians.
Daly now has 14 points on the night. He is going to work.
Yes, he is. He is guarding Jack Wolf down low. The battle of the big men.
It's like Morvik slipped there.
Wolf almost takes a three. Instead, pass to Will Basson, no good. Basson has it tipped out by Morvik.
That was a nice play there by Baston. Despite not getting the basket to fall, he stayed calm, got his rebound with 3 people around him, and he was able to get the Artesians the ball back.
Artesians do retain possession. Brody Staggs looks at a three, doesn't take it. Kicks it out to Pruitt. Pruitt drives. Foul called on the ground on Rikers.
That is Rikers' second.
Pruitt is shooting 65% from the line, but now is when we need these free throws.
You know, the Olympians, this entire game, they've stuck with their 7-man rotation of Kuhlman, Morvik, Silva, Rikers, Daly, Corridon, and Lloyd. But, you know, keeping a small lineup, that's definitely going to lead to some foul trouble, and most of their players have at least 2 fouls right now.
Skylar Pruitt goes 2 for 2 from the line as Coach Staggs calls a timeout for the Artesians. Braden, what are the Artesians going to have to do to keep stretching this lead, which is at 5 points right now? What are they going to have to do to just keep building on this lead?
Defend Julius Daly. He is the hot hand for the Olympians right now. He has 14 of their 41 points. I mean, they're just going to have to basically keep him in a box because he's the only one that has scored this quarter. He has scored all 5 points for them. They're going to have to make sure that he is contained. And, yes, no other player has scored this quarter, once again, for the Columbus East Olympians. But if they leave them wide open, they're going to knock it down. So you have to figure out a way to contain everyone on the court. But, once again, mainly Daly.
Daly is definitely making his presence known here at John R. Wooden Gymnasium tonight, but so is Jack Wolf. Wolf has 13 tonight.
On the court right now for the Olympians, Kuhlman, Morvik, Silva, Rikers, and Daly.
13 points for Jack Wolf. May not sound like too much, but they have been 13 crucial points when the Artesians need them most.
And you know, most of those points have came here in the second half, which is the most crucial of times.
Coleman drives no good on the layup, picks up a foul.
That's a very tough miss there for Coleman, just spun out.
Could not get the friendly roll as Brody Staggs will go to the line for 1-1.
Looks like that's Coleman's third foul.
Staggs gets the first one.
Staggs unfazed by the heat of the moment. He is knocking down his free throws.
And you can tell with the stroke of his shot and just his posture right now, he is very calm. And he gets them both to go.
Absolutely.
Rikers drives. Doesn't hit the shot, but he gets fouled on the ground.
And Pruitt trying to plead his case that he was straight up, but refs saw something different.
Correction, that would be a shooting foul for Rikers.
Rikers has the chance to put up the only other points other than Daly for this quarter for the Olympians. And he does.
He hits the first shot. hoping to make it 2 to help close the gap. And he does make it 2.
And now the Olympians will go into a press. The Artesians have somewhat struggled this year against the press. They're going to have to find a way to break it.
Brody Staggs does a nice job there moving the ball up the court efficiently. Baston over to Myers.
It looks like the Artesians are trying to stretch out their possessions to make sure this time ticks off the clock.
Exactly what they need to be doing right now. As Jack Wolf picks up a foul on the ground. He will be shooting 1-on-1 from the line.
That is Moravic's second foul of the game.
Jack Wolf is actually shooting 2 shots. Gets the first one to fall.
Jack Wolf has been a free throw ace tonight whenever he's gotten there.
Very clutch.
What have I done? And here we go.
Oh boy. Good news is Artesians are still up 6.
Absolutely.
Daly takes a 3.
Oh my.
Gets it to fall. Just when they need it to cut the lead down to 3.
And Bo, I think it's safe to say, Daly tonight is in his bag.
That is definitely safe to say. Definitely plays very calm, cool, and collected. And I'd say Coach Staggs called that timeout, obviously to get his guys some rest, talk about the game plan, but really he does not want Daly heating up from the three-point line.
Currently, Daly has 17 points. He is just piling it on right now. And the Artesians are going to need to pay attention to him if they want to make sure that they walk away with this win.
Artesians cannot let Daly get going, especially not with 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go in this game when they have a 3-point lead.
And you know, Bo, Coach Kip Staggs, last year wasn't the best year for the Artesians. 3-19, it's not a great year, but they're already 6-4. Already major improvement from last year, and if you're a coach, you love to see improvement from one year to the next out of your team.
And even though the record, a lot of people say it doesn't really matter, but when you know that you're 6-4, you have a winning record, it feels good, and it gives you a little bit more confidence when you play as well.
Absolutely. When you have a winning record, it gives you basically what I would say is more drive and more will to get the job done every night.
Full court press still for the Olympians. Myers cruises up the court. Baston draws a foul. He will go to the line for 2 shots.
Third foul on Rikers.
Baston is the second best free throw shooter on this team at 85%.
Bo, what are you doing?
I should not have read that stat.
Bo!
I'm just not going to say anything here.
It's okay. It's okay. If he hits this, it's 2-possession game.
Well,
Bo Dilly, we do what we do best, and that is jinx people.
unfortunately we do, as there's a step back from Silva, no good. Rebound Pruitt. Would have been a huge shot.
Oh, Jack Wolf wide open up court, and they foul. Oh, timeout called.
Coach Staggs gets the timeout off just before the foul was committed.
Jack Wolf was wide open up the court. That would have been an easy bucket.
Yes, he was.
And Bo, I vote that whenever someone's going to the free throw line, I say we just never say anything. So they have the best chance of hitting the free throw.
Yeah, that's just about all we can do at this point. We are not the most clutch people when it comes to calling the game from the three-point line. free throw line.
Absolutely, Bo. It's just, you know.
And Braden, how do you think the Artesians are going to stretch out the clock? Just let the timer tick, tick, tick down.
Well, Bo, if you're the Olympians, you need to foul if the Artesians are just swinging the ball around like they usually do in their offense. And, if they're not fouling, the Artesians are just going to run their offense. They're just going to swing the ball around, try to find an open man, and eventually they're going to work it into the paint where Jack Wolf will be lying in wait.
Jack Wolf needs to bring it right now when the Artesians need him.
But you also can't forget, despite the fact that Wolf and Staggs have been very impressive for the Artesians tonight, the Artesians still have 3 very capable scorers in Myers, Pruitt, and Baston. I mean, Myers and Pruitt are the 2 leading scorers for the Artesians, and they are not leading tonight.
That is one thing that I have noticed about the Artesians. Everybody that's on the court, no matter who it is, even if it's a player that usually sits on the bench, they all know how to score efficiently. And that is huge for a young team.
Looks like the Olympians are running a trap.
Brody Staggs gets fouled. He will go to the line for 2.
And Ben Silva picks up his 4th foul. If this game ends up going into overtime, if you're the Olympians, you do not want to go into overtime without Silva.
As Brody Staggs hits his first free throw of 2.
But we didn't say anything. Staggs hit his free throw.
That could be a sign. And I'd say it might be a sign. Staggs goes 2 for 2 at the line. Gives him 16 points on the night.
Now the Artesians up by 5 with basically a minute left.
Three-pointer there, no good from Daly. Rebound Pruitt. He is not fouled. Landon Myers gets it over to Baston. Skips it up to Staggs. And Staggs is fouled.
That's the 3rd foul on Moravec. And it looks like the Artesians are going to try to put this one away.
Great ball movement there. Able to break the press, the Artesians. And they get Brody Staggs to the line.
Absolutely. And, that is something the Artesians have definitely worked on throughout the season. In the game against Columbus North, where they were being pressured with that press, it looked like they had a lot of trouble dealing with it, but it definitely looks like they have gotten a lot better at it.
Staggs goes 2 for 2 once again. He is 6 for 6 on free throws just in this 4th quarter.
If the Artesians end up hanging on, and that is a turnover there on Daly.
Very crucial travel there on Daly. Not one that we see a lot.
And Bo, if the Artesians hang on and win this game, if I'm Coach Staggs, I'm definitely giving a huge thank you to Jack Wolf and my own son, Brody Staggs.
He has been very clutch from the line, as Landon Myers will hope to continue his free throw shooting streak.
His streak?
I mean the streak of
one.
Brody Staggs.
The streak of Brody Staggs. Myers went 1 for 2 last time. Right back onto that 90% mark.
Myers goes 2 for 2. Very clutch free throws late in the game for the Artesians as they stretch their lead to 9. It is going to be very tough for the Olympians to get back into this one. As
it's a good start, though. Silva hitting a fadeaway mid-range.
Tough jumper there. No problem for Silva.
Bo, if you're the Olympians, you basically have to foul in this situation. But who are you going to foul? The Artesians have shot pretty well from the free throw line tonight whenever we haven't said anything about it. But, who would you think they're going to foul in this situation?
I think they're going to foul whoever they can, really. But if they could kind of choose who they foul, I really don't know who, because all the Artesians are very good free throw shooters. But you definitely want to stay away from Brody Staggs and Landon Myers.
I mean, if the Artesians have all of their starters out there, which they basically do, the only person that I would really think they would foul is either Luke Cheatham or Skylar Pruitt. Pruitt shoots 65%, Cheatham 50% from the free throw line, but those are still solid numbers.
Which they can both get it done at the line as Luke Cheatham is all alone. The Artesians are going to run this clock out as Will Baston is fouled.
And they foul Baston, the 85% free throw shooter.
Baston hoping to get this Artesian lead back up to 9. As some substitutions will be made by the Olympians.
Number 33, Jack Fishvot, comes in for number 23, Willie Rikers.
Baston knocks down the first one. And Baston goes 2 for 2 at the line. Some clutch free throws by the Artesians as there's a deep three.
Oh, my.
From Ben Silva. He cuts the lead down to 6 with 7 seconds to go in this game.
Silva picking up his 12th point of the contest there, and I think he's trying to breathe some new life into the Olympians, but very late in the game to do so. 6-point deficit with 7 seconds left. It would take almost a Reggie Miller-esque effort to put this one together.
And I mean, when you have Julius Daly on the court, I'd say a little bit of hope there.
A little bit of hope, maybe. We'll see.
Ben Silva keeps hitting those deep threes. And we could have ourselves a game.
Absolutely. But it's almost a must to get this inbound steal.
Yes, it is, as Luke Cheatham goes deep. And Brody Staggs in the middle of the court, no one near him. And Luke Cheatham gets the layup to go. And that will be the last 2 points scored of tonight's matchup. And those are Cheatham's first 2 points.
And on that night, Julius Daly, 17 points for the team. You know, the Olympians, they just couldn't get it done at the end, but Daly, you know, with his 17 and Ben Silva with his 12 that he chipped in. The Olympians, they put up a very good effort tonight against a tough Artesians team.
Scoring tonight for the Artesians, leading the team with 18 points, is Brody Staggs. Followed behind him is Jack Wolf with 14 points. Then we have Landon Myers with 10 points. Skylar Pruitt and Will Baston also had 7 points. And that will do it from Martinsville High School as the Artesians win 59-51 over the Columbus East Olympians. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and a big thanks to the students in the broadcasting program at MHS who produced it. Annie Beers, Loudon McFarland, Destiny Neal, and Dylan Roden. For those students, along with my broadcast partner Braden Hall, I'm Bo Dilley. Good night, everyone.